welcome to another episode of Nerdbotchery. We are here with the Evil team getting ready to play. Want to thank our Patreon supporters, our subscribers, and our viewers. You all make it possible for us to continue to bring you these kind of performances. Also want to give a big shout out to Todd over at D&D Creative Table Design. It is a great page if you're looking for inspiration for your tabletop games from terrain all the way down to miniatures and modules and things like that. Also want to thank our other sponsors, Reaper Miniatures, Trollord Games, Stat Trackers, and I am Tony. This is Season 2, again, another Evil Party episode. We run 2 games on this channel. And I'm going to let the players introduce themselves, starting with who's on the screen first. Let's see. We'll start with Mr. Eric.
Yeah, my name is Eric. I'm playing Bale Blue Blood, Warlock and Paladin. He's in the middle of messing some guys up.
Yeah, right in the middle of it. Next is our guest star, Mr. Rick. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Thanks. I am Rick Wraith. I am Games Master on the web show Into the Wastes of Sire. We run our own little D&D campaign set in Eberron. Absolute pleasure to be here, Tony.
Thank
I'm
you.
really
And
looking forward to getting into stuff.
Yeah, and I plan to be on his station soon, so you'll see me playing, having a good old time up there. Don't know what I'm going to be. Probably my Tonin the Barbarian. Next is, he's away from his seat, I think. So we'll actually move on to Chuck. Chuck, you might be
Works
muted.
better
buddy.
when I'm unmuted.
Yep.
So, I'm playing Cree Blackhammer, Dwarven Cleric, and trying to keep these guys alive.
They're doing a good job at it. You know, they got past the traps there in the beginning, and now they're fighting inside the room. Next is Young.
Hello, I play Yuri, our resident paladin, who her favorite thing is to fight, but doesn't always work out that way. But she's just here for all of the chaos with all of her fellow evildoers here.
Yeah, and she likes to smite. She is the smiter of the group. You always know what Yuri's doing because she's over there trying to beat somebody down. And we would have Josh, but I think he has stepped away from his computer for just a moment. So I'll go ahead and just give you all a quick lowdown. What happened last week is, they're going, if you watch the previous episodes, I'm not going to go all the way back. It is like episode 18 or whatever. But recently they came across, a slaver compound. Now this is the evil party. They're not going there because, they give a crap. They're going there partly because they just, they kind of want revenge a little bit and anger because they don't like the fact that they've attacked elves because some of them are elves and that kind of just offends them on some level. And then of course the other reason they want to go is because they heard there's treasure there that when these marauders and slavers attacked the elves in the Cormanthian forest near Mithranor, or the ruins of Mithranor, they had the elves living there and had amassed through many years a certain amount of magical goods scavenging around Mithranor. And of course, these marauders killed them and got this treasure, and now the evil party has heard about that, and of course greed ensues, and they are here ready to slaughter and take what they want, even though the marauders have yelled out numerous times they are welcome to join them. They look like their type of people. Apparently, for my group here, my players, they decide it's all for them and none for everyone else. So, and Josh is back, so I'll let him introduce himself real quick.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh. I'm also known as Winged Horizon. You can find me there on Instagram if you want to. I play Shifty Capone, the real Malone. I am a halfling rogue that has happened upon the party on the road.
All right. So we just told you the lowdown, what's going on. We'll jump right back into it. They were already defeated, the 2 marauders that were blocking the door after they made it through the crazy knife trap, the knives that were coming in and out of the walls, or spears actually that were coming in and out of the walls. It was really cool. They made it past that. Then they were kind of subtly ambushed. There was like a trap room here where these guys were shooting them, but they beat the 2 guys through the door. And now they are just dealing with Marauders 1 and 2, but they had actually put hold person on. So it probably won't be taking very long for them to deal with this. And then, of course, there was a dragonborn that had been caught, apparently. They don't know what's going on. He was in chains and everything else, but this dragonborn looks like, again, is tied up. He's muzzled, everything else, but he's sitting there in that cage right now. So again, we're going to go right back to it, and we're going to let them go ahead. It is the top of the initiative round, and we are starting with because we are using the initiatives from last week. Now, Tempest, one of our players, couldn't make it tonight, so Bale is going to be taking over, I guess, in battle for that character, and letting know. Do you have access to Tempest sheet? I didn't even think about that.
I don't know.
Okay, give me 1 second, and we'll go there. Right, great. But yeah, it's her turn, so let me pull that up. Just realized that. 1 second, stream. And all the things I think about, the cameras, the pictures, the sounds, the sights, is the one thing I forgot about. All right, so I'll give it to you real quick so you'll be able to do this. There you go. You should be able to access Tempest sheet. It's at the bottom. Scroll all the way down, and now you'll be able to access her sheet. But yeah, she's a magic user, so I assume you're going to do probably... with her, she tends to favor lightning bolt, hence the name Tempest, and she tends to like chromatic orb. That tends to be her favorite. And she had a really cool costume last week too, with the with the golden contacts, which was pretty awesome.
Now, Tony, you told me she's at the bottom. I don't see her here on the. Oh, there she is.
Yep, there she is, right there. Yeah, you should be able to see her and have access to her sheet.
All right. Can I go to the next person, please, and that way I can formulate.
Sure. You know what? No problem with me. We'll just hold your turn. Let's go to Kree. It's Kree's turn. Chuck, you might be muted.
Let's see. So there's just the one guard left, right?
There's two. Both of them are held. You've got this one right here. Oops. Just shot the laser into my eyes. You got this one right here, and you've got this one right here. Both are held. One is next to Bale. You've got Tempest kind of behind this one, and Yuri right here. So this one's probably not long for this world, and then I guess they'll move on to that one.
Well, I'll attack the one closest to me.
Okay.
I just step up and swing the hammer.
Yeah, you can, Yuri has a huge base, that mini, so you could actually, there's a space next to her, it's just can't see it. So go ahead and swing away. Good old roll 20.
That looks like this. Did you see that?
Not yet. Might not have come down yet. Sometimes roll 20 takes a few seconds to load. You could just tell me the roll. I trust you, Chuck. It will come in roll 20 sooner or later as long as you use it. You could just tell me.
I'm not sure I'm doing it right. I'm still fooling with this program. But I can roll a regular die.
Yeah, that's fine if you want to do that. But you should just be able to click right on the weapon.
I know I'm
itself.
clicking on where it says the Warhammer, but
Sorry.
last time it was lighting up. This time it's not.
So, Chuck, if you check the Roll20 page proper, you may have a pop-up that asks you if you have advantage or not. That could be what's blocking you.
Oh, hold on.
Happens to me
There's
too.
too many screens up. I can't see anything.
Okay. Thank you for that tip, Eric. Or Bale.
There it is.
Okay, there it is.
That does not hit though. So you roll your Warhammer. No, these things are held. So that's like, hold on.
You get a roll
Oh,
twice.
so-
You can roll
Yeah.
2 times.
Yeah, they're held. So you get let's see.
So I get advantage.
Yeah.
So I'll roll a
24.
second.
24.
Let's see. Paralyzed.
That's better.
That's a
Ooh,
lot better.
yeah, that's a lot better. Definitely, that's a lot better. So there we go. Any attack this creature has advanced. So you definitely hit and do 11 points of damage to Veteran 2. So let me get down there on that. You want to describe your attack, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, go right ahead. I know
Alright.
you like it.
So you come in there with your dwarf. Now, dwarfs aren't as high, but you're able kind of to get underneath Yuri's wings as they're flapping, and he's distracted by a little flap of her wing. And as he does that, he's not paying attention to you, and you come in with your hammer, and you hit the side of his knee and literally knock out. Now, it doesn't send him down completely because he's still paralyzed, but you literally see the leg go like that a little as you smash up the kneecap, and you see the knee kind of wiggle. The kneecap itself will wiggle out of position as you crack the kneecap itself, sending excruciating pain, and a purple welt begins to form with a little bit of blood oozing out of the purple welt from the sheer amount of impact breaking the skin.
Nice.
All right. Eric says I sometimes describe too much. All right, so let's go.
Nobody listens to Eric.
Yeah, nobody listens to Eric. He doesn't know anything. That guy is very smart. All right, so
Ready
let's.
to go. If you can let me know.
Yeah, you want to go now,
enemies
Tempest?
next to me? Yeah. Do I have enemies next to me?
Yes, you are right. Tempest is right here, buddy. Right there behind this guy right here. So, I mean, you are literally right behind number 2.
Okay, and all right, cool. All right, perfect. She's going to lean forward and whisper / cast a spell of command and say, kneel. And so he has to make a saving throw.
But he's paralyzed. I mean, could
Oh,
they
he's
kneel?
the paralyzed one. I apologize.
Yeah.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah,
That's the paralyzed one.
both have him a whole person on him, remember?
It's great. Okay, well, in that case, she's going to go and fireball that guy then.
Okay, hit him. Hit him up. Hit him up.
The mini screen problem, but
25 definitely hits.
okay,
So-
excellent.
Definitely is hitting.
All right. So it's whatever that damage is.
That is 13. So that brings him down, Veteran 2. You want to describe your attack?
Yeah. So she leans forward and she goes, burn, and then she puts her hand right in his face. Actually, here's my glove hand. Puts hand right in the face, and then just burns the whole side of the face off. And agonizingly, the guy can't move, and he just feels himself burn, his flesh curl, and he just falls into a heap of ash.
All right. So he is gone. Veteran 2. Veteran 1 is still fresh and healthy, and at the end of his turn, he gets a chance to roll. So right now, though, it is actually, since Kree went, Veteran 2 is dead, so don't have to worry about him. So it is Yuri's turn. Let me take Veteran 2 out the way, because he is gone. Boom, 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 boom. Yuri, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna walk over. Where's the other person?
Oh, he's
Is
close.
he near me?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Very close. Right here, Yuri.
Put me right in front of him.
He's right there.
I'm gonna just go right up to him.
Well, you can't really go in front of him because he was one of the guys that were shooting through the arrow slits in the wall. So he's
okay.
so his face is still frozen forward, like he was trying to shoot out by the thing.
Right.
But his back is turned to you.
Okay.
He could hear you though. You could whisper sweet nothings in his ear.
Ugh. So as I see this, I'm like, well, it's just gonna be a world of hurt.
Right. He can't shiver, but you sense fear coming from him. All right, you get it.
First one is a 20. The second one I don't think hits.
Well, it's advantage, remember. So your attacks are getting advantage because he's frozen.
Ah, okay.
So basically, that was your first attack right there, which got advantage, and you hit with the 20. Now roll your next attack.
I will change to advantage. And the second one was a 21.
So they both hit. So that's a total of 23 damage at the moment. Are you going to put any more numbers on it? Because I know when you go, it ends up being like plus this and plus that, and add another this.
It's gonna get two. I'm just gonna put one smite on this one because I don't want to overdo it.
Do you have smites left? Do you have smites left?
I have been counting my smites. I always count my smites.
Awesome. Do it then. Smite it up, girl. Do it. Kill it.
Do it now.
Kill it. It already has 23 points of damage, so. Now she's going to put the radiant on it.
Plus another 7.
So, all right, so 30 points. You want to describe your attack? It's not dead, but obviously you hurt him bad.
You just see, as you see me just kind of go up to him, right behind him. He has this fear just look on his face, but no one can see him. I come down, he just screeches in pain. Ah!
Well, he's paralyzed, so he can't even scream.
And I'm just enjoying seeing him take the pain because now he's just gonna suffer. That's your joy right there.
Oh God, y'all are some cold people. All right, so Yuri, that's your turn. Now it is Bale's turn. Oh boy, Torment's coming out.
Smash that whip against the ground. Eyeing the
make your snapping sound. You gotta make a snapping sound.
I'll have to get a recording. And I'm going to go ahead and hit him with my whip. And this is the same one that we just hit.
All right, veteran
and,
one.
I get advantage, obviously.
Yep.
And I'm only going to smite if I crit. So this. You want me to attack today, right?
What? Yeah. We're all just waiting for your attack, patiently waiting for you to click the button.
I'm using 2 computers.
Oh, that's a problem. It's all right. We understand you're trying to run 2 characters.
I'm coming in hot.
Here we go. Ooh, that just hits too, with advantage. Just the 17 hits.
Nice. All right, so it looks like add 2 points to that, so that's 9 points of damage. I'm not smiting it.
So what's your total?
Just 9.
No, what's your total? How many? 21?
Damage?
Yeah, 21.
No, that's only if I smite. Then I didn't want to smite unless.
Oh, okay. So it's just 6 then.
6 plus 2.
8.
Sorry, 6 plus 3 because he bleeds.
Okay, so 9.
Additional against bleeding creatures.
Gotcha. So 9 points of damage. All right, you got that. You described your hit already on him, so there we go. Next is Shifty.
It looks like everybody was just got taken out while they're paralyzed, right?
Yeah, they're hurting. That poor guy, he has to wait till all y'all go before he gets a chance to roll out. I don't think he's going to get a chance to roll out.
Are they all gone, or did we take them?
No, there's still one guy left, and you're 1, 2. Yeah, you're close enough to go get him.
I'm just gonna walk up to him and then shank him.
All right, you're gonna get in front of Bale. Bale's 10 feet back. He doesn't need to be right up on him, so you're right in front of Bale there. Yuri, get your big base mini out of the way. All right, so you go smack him. Go ahead, give him a smack. That hits.
So it looks like 18 damage.
18.
I just come up with him and stab him.
All right, describe you. He's down, so describe how you kill him.
I just walk up to him. I walk up to him and I look up at him and I say, "You should have stopped while you had a chance, scum. Nobody steals people." And then he slowly, very slowly, edges the rapier into the into his body and goes through his heart. Pulls it out and wipes the blade off of him. Wipes the blade off with his clothes.
He's down. He's gone. He's gone. All right. So now you have you hear upstairs. You know, there's footsteps moving around. You know, you hear more rumbling. You know, well, give me a perception roll for that. Everybody, give me a perception. Now that those guys are down, a little bit of this fog of battle is over. Everybody, give me a perception. All right. Definitely Cutter. Alright. So Cutter and Shifty, both of you can hear and Chuck, you can hear upstairs the sound of whirring, like, and the sounds of footsteps moving around. But in front of you, what you see right now is a dragonborn that is chained up inside a cage, and he is right there in front of you, and I'm gonna put that right there, and he is in that cage. What do y'all want to do? I'm moving that wall so you got a little bit of a better view.
I have a question for you. We can hear the footsteps. Does that mean the floor is wooden or the ceiling's wooden?
No, it's stone, but you can hear
the ceiling above us, not the floor below us, because obviously that's going to be.
No, it's the ceiling. It's the ceiling above you. You hear the people who got the perception roll can hear the kind of like the pounding on the floor. But the biggest thing you still hear is you're hearing now. Before the spears, it was a ka-chunk sound, but now it's like a.
We hear this somewhere upstairs.
Yep, the people who rolled a high enough perception hear it.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I thought you said I did. Okay.
Long, what was your perception roll?
13.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it. Okay.
Pulling into the cage. You.
Is there some kind of like key around? Because obviously we can see that he's like chained together. Is there some kind of key on one of the bodies we can take?
I pushed my way past both of them as they were discussing about the key, and I just pull my thieves tools out and quickly lock.
You know, there's this thing about working smarter, not working harder.
This wasn't hard. You just should learn how to use your fingers a little bit better.
Don't you know he's the real Malone?
Apparently, because apparently the first thing I would do is just smash this goddamn cage open.
So I was gonna say, hey, Dragonborn, I assume you speak the language of us fleshy types?
He's a dragonborn that you see. He's got a chain wrapped around its muzzle.
Just nod your head, yes.
He just nods his head.
Right. I assume you don't want to be there unless you're into that sort of thing.
He shakes his head.
And my question being, how do we know he's not going to kill us?
Well, that's my next question. You want to kill the people that put you there?
And just the nostrils flare up, and this look of just kind of anger in his eyes and just conviction. Yeah.
He looks like he's got conviction. Let him out.
Just so you know, you owe us a debt, a life debt. We saved your life, now you have to give us yours.
That is how that works. Can't speak.
You mumble it.
He nods.
Just give us a...
So,
and as well, to kind of describe Gilchrist. Gilchrist is a good 7.5 foot tall, with shoulders about 4 foot wide, muscles that are just kind of all over him. And the armor that he's wearing is very fine and quite refined. Not necessarily kind of local, it looks.
So Tony, I want to let our new character / player get a chance to roleplay. I'll let you know what I want to do in the meantime, and you can just put me at the right time. I'm going to kneel down next to one of the fallen veterans, study him, and use disguise to try and copy him. And then I'm going to pick up one of their swords and walk up the stairs. But do all the role playing just sans me changing form and going up the stairs.
Okay, so you don't. This doesn't require a performance, or I would think a performance or something, because disguise changes your outer look. It doesn't change your voice, right?
Yep, I'm not talking to the person.
All right, so you're gonna try to go up. You're gonna try to go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, in the meantime, let's go.
Yeah, let's do this first, because if you're going up the stairs, I have to put something down. So let's go ahead and do whatever you're gonna do on this first floor, and then we'll do the up the stairs part next. So what do y'all want to do with this Dragonborn here?
I'm gonna walk up to the Dragonborn, and since he gave me an affirmative about the that he owes us a debt, I'm satisfied. I'm gonna take my block pick and find the lock and pick the lock for him, so he doesn't have any bars on his hands, because nobody deserves, and I say it out loud, nobody deserves to have bars on their hands.
Okay, and you wanted to look at some of the bodies, so while he's doing that, give me an investigation roll.
Sure, I can certainly do that. Don't think it'll be very good, but I will certainly try. Nope, that's not very good.
No, okay.
5.
You look around, and other than the equipment that they had on them, now they do have all the veterans. They are wearing the same thing, but on them they all have splint mail. They all have a long sword, a short sword, and a heavy crossbow. But that's really all you see, the general things, because like obviously your investigation roll was average, to say the best. So that's what happens with them. Now, Shifty, you're trying to roll your thieves tool. Did you give me a thieves tool roll already?
I did. I rolled a 25.
Oh, I hate you, Shifty. It's like, damn, you're getting Tempest rolls. All right, so obviously, I would say with that kind of high-powered roll, you are able to successfully pick the lock, and the door to the cage.
Well, this is for not. I've already opened the door to the cage. That was with an 18. And this is for his lock on his hands, for the whatever's holding his hands. The
chains, the manacles.
Chains and restraints. Yes.
The manacles. All right, so you got his manacles off, I would say, with that roll as well. So you have now freed this Dragonborn of his manacles. Are you going to take the muzzle off?
He's a little bit tall for that.
I guess as soon as the manacles are free, I'll unwrap the chains and then take off the muzzle. And what you also notice is that most of the side of his face, where all of the scales would have been, they have been cut off from him, one by one. Just leaving one big scarred side.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well, that looks
drops.
Does that look fresh?
It looks quite fresh. Looks at his hands and looks up. Thank you, small one. I do indeed owe you that life debt you said.
good, because there's a lot of places I can't reach. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cast Prestidigitation and just do like a... And he's going to clean him all up. Well, obviously I can't clean his scales up as much, but I can make him look a little bit nicer and make him feel a little bit fresher than he was just a minute ago. He's sitting in his own filth.
So this dwarf in this dark purple armor walks up to you. He puts his hand on your chest. If you're going to fight with us, you need to be whole. His hand glows a sickly green color, and then he heals you for, let's see. So 9 points.
I can also give you some of my lay on hands if you're hurt more than that.
I think that's probably what Kilchris would have been subjected to over this time. And I guess the scars heal over nicely. Just the kind of pink sheen of new flesh over the top of it. Thank you. I was captured, as it so seems. But, and again, you say I owe you a life debt, and that may be true. But you should indeed know who owes you this. I heard you many times call these slavers scum. And I would have you know now that so am I. There's a rival gang, and my swordmaster, I follow him. They came in the night, and they slaughtered him in his sleep, and captured me. I do stand for honor, though. So when I say this, I mean it. And those upstairs, the rest of this gang, killed my master, and also my loved. I will tear them apart.
All right,
Starts
good
to
enough then. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That sounds pretty dark.
I
I'd
think
have you on my side. Let's just go ahead and go up there and burn and shank them, huh? Let's get these amateurs.
I'm pretty sure his anger speaks for himself.
Hey, hey, what do you think about this? Is there anybody else up there except those amateurs? Do you know?
I don't
Why don't
know.
we just maybe we could just burn through the floor?
Tony, would I have seen anything?
What do you mean, the fight?
Well, of just anything that I know might be upstairs. Have I seen anyone come through?
I would say you've seen people come and go, but from your position where you were, all you really saw was people go up and down the stairs. You haven't seen any more of the fort itself, I would say. Because again, they just came in, they brought you in here. You were pretty much beat to almost, kind of beat down anyway. It was a rough.
Pretty recent.
Yeah, so all you really saw was the comings and goings of people. You might have overheard a few conversations about, general, bragatory stuff about who's better than who else, but nothing really serious, no information.
No, sorry. I could not tell you numbers or who is up there. But I can tell you that by the time we have finished, that number will be 0. Tony, can I look around for a weapon that I might be able to use? Is there anything two-handed? Like a long
Dave,
sword, like a great sword.
There's a table over there.
go ahead and give me, you know what? We are the veterans. You found the stuff on the veterans, but let's have some fun. We'll let you roll your fate. Go ahead and just roll me investigation. If you roll nice and high, we're gonna have you find,
19.
Oh, I don't like you, Rick. I changed my mind. I'm not going to your game now. All jokes aside, you definitely you find a lot of your items, some of your items, because it was recent, that they did this. So some of your stuff, most of your items like the money and all that, that's gone. But some of your stuff is still there. You do find a great sword there, and you don't find what kind of armor do you have now? I think you're just natural, right?
At the moment, I'm just in kind of chain and underneath.
You're
kind of oriental, like
Yeah.
an oriental kind of like tie wraparound with chain on top.
Yeah, no armor is there. Basically, it's already what you got. That's been picked through, but the sword apparently, because these people have a lot of access to weapons from people they attack anyway, the sword was still there. No one's had a chance to claim your greatsword, so that is there.
And I guess I'll go over to it, and it's basically a really big katana. So, yeah, as a longsword, picks it up, turns around and goes, "I'm ready."
All right. Hey, where'd Blue go?
I think he went up the stairs.
All right, so let's go ahead and work on that. So as you go upstairs, Bale, what you see is this. And I'll give you a description. The air sings with the sound of metal cleaving the air. Metal rods protrude from the floor, each sprouting blades like some sort of bizarre tree. These move back and forth along tracks in the floor, spinning rapidly as they do so. Narrow windows pierce the outer walls. Stairs ascend to the next level in the opposite corner of the room. So basically, those things, obviously I can't simulate whirring things yet. I'll get on that. But those are, each one of those represents a whirring blade going back. There is a blade that's at the stairs going back and forth as well. That's not represented in the picture, but there is a blade. So everywhere is covered. They're just going back and forth like this along the tracks. And there is a certain way they work, but I'm not going to tell you that until you see what happens. So you see these things going back and forth. What do you want to do, Bale?
So I see in the image here what looks like arrow slits, but is that to the outside?
Oh, real quick, how far have you gone up? Have you kind of just like peeked your head up? Like you can see the stairwell in there. You can kind of like peek your head, or have you gone all the way up the stairs?
Well, so I'm still on the stairs.
Yeah, because you're able. I just kind of had you peeking your head above at this point.
Yeah, that's what I would do at this point.
Okay, so you just kind of peeked your head above. All right, so
And
that's
my question was, are those arrow slits? Because the setup, it doesn't look like there's anything on the other side of that wall. But are those arrow slits?
Those are arrow slits, but I'll tell you right now, there's nothing on the other side of those walls. I'll tell you that right now. That's just like the outside of the building.
Okay, it's the outside. Okay, that's it. All right. Feels like my disguise isn't going to be particularly useful for the moment. I never need to change that, but I'm going to go ahead and use investigation to see if I can notice any patterns or anything interesting about the way that these things move just by looking.
Yes, you do. Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Okay. I'm going to use my last talisman for my plus 24. Not too great, but anyway. Oh, only 10 today.
All right. You really can't ascertain. You begin to study them, but you really don't notice any distinct pattern. It seems like they're just, I guess maybe because there's so many moving at each time, it's interfering with your ability to tell if there's a pattern or anything like that. You obviously tell you wouldn't want to be hit by them, these whirring blades.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to wait till the others show up because we do have a thief that may be able to ascertain how this thing works.
Just give me a moment. Y'all can RP for a moment there while I get this set up for you. Now, are you still, just real quick, Bill, are you still have you gone up the stairs yet, or are you just at the bottom still, kind of peeking above?
I'm still peeking above, but
Still peeking.
I thought I'd walked up the stairs, so if I didn't, I'd want to search the stairs on the way up. Should I make a second roll?
If you are walking up the stairs or searching up the stairs, then then you're actually gonna hear, because you come into visible. You can see there's someone looking from the top of the stairs on the other side, And that person says, "Oh, what happened below? Well, actually, wait, I have to roll to see if they believe your disguise. So let's see if they even believe it." Just give me a moment here.
What do you want, deception or performance?
That's up to you. What would you like to use?
Well, seeing as my deception's higher, I'll use that.
Whatever you want to use, my man.
Yeah.
I'm going to give these guys a little bit. They're going to roll a little bit of a bonus because they are super suspicious because battle's going on and they know they're being invaded. So
you can bonus away. I just got a 24, baby.
Oh, you got advantage? Son of a bitch.
No, not advantage. Just got 24.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the 17. All right. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that. I was just going to give him like a +4, but that ain't going to work. There ain't no way. Because I'd have to roll a natural 20 here. No. So they believe your visible appearance, you know, as you come up the door, and they say, "Oh, all right. Be careful. What's the password?"
I clutch my throat, and I'll wave for them as if I need help.
All right.
I'll hunch over a bit injured.
You hurt?
I nod my head.
All right then. No problem. Let me see your hands. You sure?
I have one on my throat still, and I hold up the other one.
All right. Give us the signal then. If you can't speak, you know you can give us the signal. Give us the sign that we are, our gang signs.
I can see the guy, right?
What?
I can see him, right?
Yeah, he kind of like peeking from below. There's a sword coming. He's like leaning below the stairwell.
Thieves can't?
I can see him, right?
He wants the signal.
Yeah, no. I'm just asking if I can see.
Oh, yes, you can see him and he can see you, yes.
All right. Well, seeing as he's asking me what the signal is, I'm going to use my detect thoughts.
Oh! All right, so you can ascertain, I suppose, the signal from him.
I give the Shaka sign. Is that it?
The Shaka sign?
No, I'm kidding. So whatever it is, then wonderful, fantastic. If I glean it, I will use that, and I'll continue to hunch over and grab my neck like I can't talk.
All right, so he kind of walks down, send in the healer, and it's like the guy comes down. Let me put the live camera back on here. Let's put it on. Oops, there it is. All right, so they have a guy. He walks through. Now these things keep going across me. He's able to wait. He knows, and you see it goes across, and he able to get his way through, because obviously these guys have been trained in here, so he's able to weave his way through, knowing a pattern. And he gets to you, and he goes to look at your throat. Let's get Bale's mini up there.
Okay, I'm gonna fall down the stairs a little bit so that the other guys won't be able to see me when the priest comes to me.
What do you mean?
So I'm basically kind of standing hunched at the top of the stairs, right?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
so I'm gonna kind of go down a little bit, kind of collapse, so I'll be out of sight to the other guys.
Oh, hey! He's falling down! We need some help over here!
Well, there was a priest there, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You collapsed, though? Did you, like, fall, like, faint?
Yep.
Yeah.
Total soccer move right there.
Need some help over here. We got a fainter. We got a bleeder. You got a fainter. So another guy moves his way across. All right. Pick him up there. Pick him up, bring him back downstairs, put him on the table. I'll take a look at him. All right, now, yeah. For the sake of argument, we'll say you go back downstairs. So I'm like taking off that top again. So you go back down and you're on the table. I'm gonna go ahead and give me another deception roll. Deception to see if you can He's trying to. Priest is trying
Wouldn't it be more performance? Just kind of make doing like a performance of pretending he's falling down, like oh.
Oh. Well,
I rolled a 19. I rolled a 19 already. So how about no?
Yeah, he doesn't want to roll for that. So, all right. So these guys roll their little thing. Oh, obviously he didn't pass. So he's still believing you're sick at this point. I can't seem to find anything wrong with you. Let me see your throat that you said was injured. Here, move it. I'll take a look for you.
I have a quick question. Where am I? Because you made it sound like I'm back downstairs with all my fellow villains.
They lifted you up. So let me take this top off then. Hold on.
All right, am I upstairs with them? Or I'm right downstairs with my homies.
Now you're downstairs. You're back downstairs with your homies.
Oh,
wait a minute. That's right. You went downstairs. They instantly would have saw them.
Yeah. So that's why I think it's time for the initiative.
Oh, yeah. So now I just realized that. So, all right. So the guy comes downstairs and they begin to call you, "Hey, what the hell is down here?" And they drop you. Now I want to be fair and give you a chance to do what I know you love to do. So go ahead and however you want to try to do it. They're dropping you and they're trying to run back up the stairs the minute they see your friends. But you have the chance to try to grapple one of them, I would say, at least. So go ahead. What do you want to roll? Or do you want to try to do something else? I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but they're running for the stairs.
Yeah. Actually, so
Are we all there?
I can't grapple for crap with this character.
Okay.
But I can do charm person for crap. So I'm going to try and charm the fighter.
Okay, so both of them are running the minute they see those guys, and they're screaming. The guys upstairs, there's other guys at the top of the stairs, so there's this scream going on. Hey, it's a trick! It's a trick! But now so they're right at the stop, about to run up. They drop Bale literally at the bottom of the stairs. Now, Bale, you're about to do, you said charm person, so go for it.
I want to charm the fighter because I assume he has a lower wisdom.
So let's go for it.
All right, so charm person, my save DCV is 15.
Oh, I ain't gonna beat that.
How about your character?
He won't beat it either. Nope. So he is charmed as he begins. That one stops dead in his track, but the other one, he runs back up the stairs.
Do we have a chance to respond since they're all around us? Are they right in front of us heading toward the stairs?
Well, the minute he saw you guys, he ran back, but Bale had a chance to charm. So you got that, but the other guy is gone now. He was jetted. They dropped you the minute they saw you. So, Bale, what do you want to do with this fighter now? Let me take this off.
You're gonna lead us across, my friend.
Oh boy. All right, so you actually leave this on then. Okay, so you're going back upstairs.
So, yeah, and I'll wave to the others to come. Come on. By the way, don't kill him yet.
Not that he's gonna last.
All right, so the other one, he's run upstairs, and he's now, when you get back up there, there is 3 guards positioned kind of at the top of the stairs, waiting to come down, or at least you see one, I should say, but there's one already at the top of the stairs, and he's kind of, in the, the path that goes this, but he's smart enough to stay right at the top, waiting for you guys. So you guys come up, I assume. Bale, you want the fighter to go first, or the marauder. So he's at the top of the stairs right there. And then who's behind him?
Didn't that one guy just run back up? So would he be all the way up the stairs already, or did he have to maneuver through the blades first?
Well, he maneuvered through while you all charmed that guy. He was gone. He immediately maneuvered, ran up. They were already suspicious. So you've got these 3 guys waiting. You would have had 4. But you charm that one. So
how long does
I'll go up right behind the marauder.
And I will follow.
Right behind. So he is going to go across. Now
I'll be kind of near Shifty. Like kind of taking taking this death thing kind of seriously.
Now, since you charmed him, I think it's only fair that he would have told you the general nature of what's going on with this trap. So
Sure.
that's what I would think. So he
I won't argue that.
Well, yeah, you won't argue. All right, but since you charmed him, what he lets you know is he's like, I'll lead you across, friend, but you got to know they ain't going to turn it off if they're suspicious, but I'll try to tell them how nice you are, that you're the greatest people ever. But they move across the track 15 feet at every 6 seconds. So you have to be careful. So basically, they move 15 feet in their track every, round. And if you end in there, he's like, be careful though. Don't be in the way when they're there, because if they do, they'll slice and dice you. Cut you all up. They're here. I'll try to lead you across and tell them what good friends we are.
Best.
Is that what you want him to do, or do you want him to what do you want him to do?
Yeah, no, that sounds good. I do want him to lead me across, because I assume there'll be some confusion, because the enemies of these marauders are there. Obviously, they just saw them, but they don't know necessarily that I'm not a guard yet. And the guy that ran, he didn't see me cast a spell because he was gone already. So I would like to try and go across as soon as possible.
All right, so do you want to try to go with him, or do you just want to let him go across?
I want to go with him.
Okay, so he's like, now you got to he tells you, when we get across, hopefully I'll be able to convince them what a good friend you are, so they'll let us up the stairs. If not, it's gonna get hairy in here. So he starts running you across. I'm gonna say he tries talking to the guards. Look, I've got some friends here. They're not as bad as we thought they were. What do you mean? Now you're with them, Bale. What do you want to do?
I'm still grabbing my neck, and I have my hand on his shoulder to make sure I'm nice and close to him so I don't get frayed by these things.
Wait a minute. Only 2 of you went down there. And if 2 came back... Oh, that's right. You're the injured guy. Never seen you before, but you look pretty familiar, I suppose. Don't know, though. Where's the rest of them? Go search for them. Tell me what you find. And you, injured one, come here. Why didn't they heal you? Didn't they go down there to heal you? Wait a minute. And then the other one comes running up. Hey, that's him! It's an imposter! They were downstairs! All of them! All of them! All right, Bale, what do you want to do? Because they kind of don't... He knows you're an imposter. The other guy's there. What do you want to do?
Yeah, so I'm interested to know what my crew's doing behind me.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask.
Gilchrist is kind of like itching to go ahead. Like he's just looking like really, really unsettled that he's not just racing in there.
Yeah. So the
Kree is ready to go, but he didn't want to. No, he wanted to give you a chance with your plan first.
Yeah, same with Yuri.
So the only thing I want to do, Tony, before I guess probably we do initiative, is I just want to turn to my charmed friend and I say, they don't understand what a good guy I am. Back me up. And that'll be it. And then I guess initiative.
How do you want him to back you up? What do you want him to do?
Well, defend me, whatever. Obstruct people's movement, whatever way that you decide as a DM is appropriate.
Well, I want to be I want to be fair to you. I think you should have that choice because, if you wanted to obstruct movement, whatever you want him to do within the realm of the spell, then I think that's more or less for your decision. I'm not going to take control of him for you.
Okay, great. Yep. So in that case, I want him to attack anyone that comes with me.
You think you're crazy? This guy is a friend and a pal and someone that we should be drinking with every day. In fact, I think he'd make the best slaver ever. The best one. Isn't that a great compliment? I think you'd be a great slaver. I think it is. Anyway, you'd be the best slaver ever. So now, I'll defend him to the death. Don't you lay a hand on him. I don't care if you're my former pals. All right, so he's He's gonna defend. He's like, and the other marauders look back at you, then look at him. He's charmed. Kill him. All right, so I guess now we start with initiative. But let's.
I'm gonna say, hey, I got an idea, and I take those chains that the manacles off, and I say, here, pretend these are on you, and wrap them around your hands, and I'm gonna guide the Dragonborn up the stairs, and I'll be like, yo, dead Drago walking! Dead Drago walking!
You're gonna Chewbacca him?
I'm saying,
Really?
Drago walking. I'm gonna bring him up the stairs like he's a prisoner, and
yeah, that's Chewbacca. That's the Chewbacca move.
He's totally.
I am totally happy with being Chewbacca.
Who wouldn't be? God bless Peter Mayhew, rest in peace.
Yelling it.
So I think before we do anything, though, it's 8 o'clock. We should first take a break for everybody, take a little short break. But let's do our giveaway, because Tabletop Misfits won last time. And if he's here, for God's sakes, if he wins again, this guy's going to end up having like a collection of Dwarven Forge off everything here. So the word today, what should the word be, y'all? What should we do?
Deception.
Oh, okay. Maybe charm? I think maybe charm. Bale charm.
Scales. Merc said scales. And that's just for real this time. I'm not using deception.
What word?
He said
scales.
Scales.
Ooh, I do like scales. Scales does sound, yeah, because of the burnt scales. Yeah, I kind of like that. So hold on. I think that's good. And let's put that in. Scales, Scales. Type it if you want a chance to win right now a certificate from Dwarven Forge, $50. Go ahead and extend your collection. They have some awesome stuff. I actually just got all my stuff in. I'll be right back, and then we'll talk about that while I give everybody time to type the word and the rest of the group time to take a break. I'll be back in like 1 minute.
And I'll give the rest of you guys a bit of an update while you guys are typing in scales. And by the way, if you are on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, come to Twitch. That's where we do the drawing we can't do on multiple platforms at once. So come to Twitch, type in scales. And yeah, anyway, so a couple announcements. So this Sunday on Gary Con Live, which is based on the Gary Con convention started by Luke Gygax. This Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific, there will be a special Bingo Shortwick and Company adventure DM'd by Stefan Picorni using Dwarven Forge, and both Tony and I are in that one. He has Galen, the clumsy cleric, and I have Glum, the pessimistic gnome. And it was a really fun show. We pre-recorded it, so I can't actually say it was fun because it happened already. But definitely check it out. GaryCon Live this Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. That should be a blast this Sunday. And also on the 26th, so not exactly 1 week, 6 days later, on Saturday at, I believe it's going to be 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll announce in other socials. There will be a live Founders and Legends game with Luke Gygax, Stefan Picorni, David Baxter, Elisa Teague, and I will also be in it live in the studio, fully dressed as Glum. I even have these super goofy shoes that I'll be wearing, and definitely check that out. That's on the 26th. Again, also GaryCon Live. This time it is being broadcast from GaryCon proper, the convention, which is the week, right, a week from this weekend. And aside from that, I got no news. Oh, actually, let's let our buddy Rick Wraith here tell us more about your YouTube channel, about Dicey Solutions. I've watched the majority of 4 or so of the episodes, really pleasant watch, very technically sound gamers, and overall awesome.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Thanks, Eric. Like, really high praise. Thank you. Yeah. So, Dicey Solutions, we're super new. We're only really showing on YouTube, and we tried Twitch. Like, what was it like on Wednesday for the first time ever? So we'll get that set up eventually. But we like doing our YouTube premieres. So it's pre-recorded, so it's not live. Because to be honest, Tony, you're an absolute madman for doing all of this live.
Wait,
It's
this is
so
live?
much work.
This is live. Oh shit! Now I'm stressed out.
You
So-
get used to it, but kinda.
Yeah. There's just too much for me to kind of like fit in, and so I end up doing the editing and afterwards. But it's all done in one take. It's not like we go back or redo anything. So it's actual play rather than live play, and it's set in Eberron, and it touches on what I think is one of the most interesting mysteries in D&D that's ever been. Eberron came out, and in the center of it, I don't know if any of you know, but right in the heart of it is there was this big world war between all of these 5 great nations, and it stopped because one of the countries just ended up combusting, kind of like Hiroshima. And then after that, these kind of ghostly, deathly walls went up around that nation, and no one's been in, but like the whole world is watching. So our little adventure campaign dives into what happened, like going into these Mournlands, which is kind of like Dark Souls territory. And yeah, I got 3 great players, absolutely love them. Jenny, Mark, and I don't know if you know DM Jangi. He's around on the scene. And they are amazing. Like, it's such a pleasure working with working with them, and as well you guys. So Dicey Solutions, you can check out the YouTube channel on, it's like bit.ly/Dicey Solutions. It's like bit.ly/Dicey Solutions. Check us out. I mean, I think we're pretty good, but then to be honest, my ego is fucking huge. So
No, you guys are good. What I like is you guys have a great crew. I like you have 3 people, right? And sometimes with 3 people, you would think it gets hard because, you know, the people don't always communicate well, but luckily your people are really tight. So the RPing and the communication is really good. I like it. It feels like I'm really sitting in somebody's house, like this cozy, nice house. It feels warm and inviting. That's the best way to describe it when I watch it. Very warm and inviting.
And we use, we do the kind of setup with real miniatures, and like it's all hand painted, and like a lot of the scenery as well I've actually made myself, like scratch built. I say a lot of it, like,
yeah, I can't do that. You call me a madman. That's mad right there. I'm not doing that.
But it was done a while ago, so
I know.
Yeah, this is my life. This is my life now. Just painting minis and writing up the adventures.
Yeah, I know the feeling. This is all. It gets to be all you do. That's why people are like, "Oh, you should paint." And it's like, I wish I could paint good, but it would take too much time. I don't have the time to learn how to paint good. So, I just buy the pre-painted Dwarven Forestry, and I just got all my. A few days ago, I just got all my wildland stuff in. It was crazy. I opened the door, and I'll tell you, I think they got me. They knew that I was waiting because they sent me an email, Chuck at Dwarven Forge, and he's like, "Yeah, Tony, just want to let you know the rest of your shipment's gonna be there. Other than just 2 or 3 things, very small items. So basically, all my swamps, the swamp mega build, and the Wyverstone Peak mega build. So it was huge. They're both really big." So I'm looking on my email every day for the notification. Oh, UPS will send it. Nope. All of a sudden, I just open my door and it's there. I don't know how they did. It's almost like they somehow stopped me from getting the UPS notification, and it was like seeing treasure. It was like seeing treasure at my door because the UPS guy was knocking, and I thought it was my steps. I'm like, I'm coming. And I opened the door, and he's walking away. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. It was like great. And I just ran in there, and it took me. I was talking to Eric because I was like, look, before I open it, I'm going to finish my work first because I had to finish stuff for the stream and take pictures and do a whole lot of stuff. And I knew if I started opening those boxes, I would be like, I ain't gonna finish my work. So I finished all I had to do, and by 7 o'clock I was done. And it took me 6 hours to open up all that stuff. I was done at 1 o'clock. I started at 7. About 1 o'clock I was done opening everything. But it was a wonderful experience. Oh, it was wonderful. It was so wonderful. Opening up and smelling that polyurethane. Because New Dwarven Forge has this wonderful smell. It's like that when you take the little plastic off, and it stays for like a day or two, but it goes away pretty quick. But it's this wonderful polyurethane. It just smells like happiness. It's just like, yeah, I'm that addicted to Dia. Smell, man. I got a problem, I know. Let me go ahead and roll this thing for us. See who
All right,
won.
good luck, everybody.
Let me start their addiction so they can sit there and be in love with Dwarven Forge. All right, we're rolling it. Here we go. And Murph won again. Good old Murph. He won.
All right.
And Murph,
Fantastic. You know, you come every week. That's what happens.
yeah, Murph's been following us for a while. He deserves that. He's been here for a minute, man. So thanks, Mark. And enjoy it. Send us your email address. You know the routine, buddy. Send us that, and you'll go ahead and get you some brand new DF. What did you buy last time, Merc? Before we start up, I'm just curious. Did you get anything yet with the gift certificates, or are you just stockpiling them? Oh, I gotta wait for the delay here.
He said that he's saving them all and he's going to start his own Nerd Botchery Plus.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, to anybody who wants to do that, I can tell you one thing. It's a lot more work than I thought it would be. That's anybody like, oh, is it hard starting a Twitch channel show? I thought all I needed was just a camera and some Dwarven Forge, and it's a lot more than that. You end up, it's a real job, man. At some point it becomes, at least what I do, I don't know about everybody else, but what I do, it's become a full-time thing. All right, so let's get back into it. Merc, congratulations on that. I'm happy that you won. We'll get you, I saw that you said you got the Eldritch Pods encounter. That's pretty cool. I don't even know if I have that. I might have to check that out. How long have you guys been online today? We started at 7. We have, this show runs from 7 to 9 on Mondays. And then every other Saturday we do 7 to 10 with the good team, but that's going to be changing. Well, just right now it's 7 to 10. It's 7 to 10 for Saturdays.
Big news coming up about April, but we can't say anything yet.
Yeah, we had to retract because it's awesomely good news, but we've been told to put the clamp on the awesomely good news.
Wait for the marketing planning.
For the marketing team. That's how good it is. We have the marketing team wants to wait and share the news for us. So we have to wait.
So the question was Eastern time or not. So the game on Mondays, they're from 4 to 6 Pacific, right? And then that's 7 to 9 Eastern.
Yep, and then Tuesdays we have the painting show, The Joy of Reaper Miniature Paintings, our sponsor, one of our sponsors, Reaper Minis. Jay paints Reaper Minis for 2 hours from 9 o'clock Eastern Standard, 6 o'clock Pacific. So that's a really cool show as well. You should check that out, where Jay just sits around, hangs out, and really cool music and just paints some minis. And he does really good jobs, pretty quick too. It's crazy. All right, so we're gonna get started back here. It is the top of the, unless the people below don't want to join. Basically, they just see Eric up there, but I think Cree had said everybody said they're itching, so I assume that battle's going to ensue.
I believe I'm getting Chewbacca.
Oh. Were y'all gonna really? Well, I mean, you've already been. The guards already know something's amiss now.
Yeah, the fight's happening now, so I think unless you want to Chewbacca right across while I'm getting attacked, I think you probably want to fight too.
I'm assuming you want initiative, Tony.
We're just using the same initiatives we had before. You know, because we're just going up through the stairs, so just use the same ones for the sake of the stream, so we're not sitting here rolling all brand new initiatives. I don't think everybody wants to sit here and watch that. So that would mean that Space goes first.
So we had already decided that Space is somehow fallen ill, so that way we wouldn't.
Go ahead and. Oh, so she got sick downstairs? Oh yeah. Man, she must have tripped over something. Okay, so Space has gotten ill, and she has stayed downstairs puking. I guess near the table. Maybe she got food poisoning or something. So she's gonna have to sit this battle out. Okay, no problem.
She has dragon allergies.
Well, that's pretty cool because you already in a way you didn't lose anybody because Eric charmed that person or Bale charmed that person. So that's pretty good right there.
Don't forget about Rick.
Yeah, we got a 7-foot dragonborn with us now.
No, right?
That helps.
And he has a chain.
Yeah, that helps. I'd say that.
Hey, can we give a shout out to Rick's freaking awesome costume?
Yeah, that is awesome.
Pretty incredible.
Good job, Rick. Thank you so much. That is pretty awesome, dude. Did you make that?
No, this was sourced. All sourced, yeah. I couldn't make this.
Yeah, I got to get a costume, man. I feel as if like I got to dress better as a DM. Everybody has these costumes.
But you have your DM costume.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I have my cool Gary Con hat with the buttons my 5-year-old son bought me. I love wearing these. I feel like, he's with me as I play. So, you're right. That's how I feel about it. All right, so then it would be Kree's turn.
All right, it's about time. I run my full 25 inches, which might get me to the bottom of the stairs. I don't know.
All right, we'll say since you're first, you're able to get up the stairs. People after you, it will take them longer. They'll lose like maybe a little bit getting up the stairs, but you have nobody in front. We'll say you were right behind Bale. So where do you want to go?
I'll get right behind our dragonborn friend.
Oh, okay. So he's up ahead of you. All right, so he went ahead. All right, no problem. So then you're at the top. So where is Kilchris then?
I guess Kilchris would, as soon as he comes out, he would just, kind of follow the dash line. Seeing that there's these weird whirring spikes, quite attentive that he doesn't want to get cut to pieces. So, he's just going to follow in line behind, I guess. I will dash.
Do we know the way?
Yeah, I called back down. But the 15-second rule.
There's 6 seconds and they move. I'll tell you, they move on 6 seconds.
15 feet. 6 seconds.
There you go. 15 feet. And I want you to know the directions that they're moving so you can anticipate if you're thinking. This one's moving this way. This one's moving that way. This one's moving this way. So it's at the end already. We can start moving back. This one's moving this way. This one's moving that way, coming back. And then this one's moving that way. So they're moving basically kind of like trying to crisscross directions.
Okay. Is it my initiative up?
No, I'm just everybody said they are getting in position. I'm giving everybody a chance to say where they were on the stairs, since Kree wants to get behind you.
Okay, then
I'm leading Kilchris up.
Yeah.
So
I guess I would be in the front.
So was
I'm
Kilchris
behind Shifty?
All right. So who's at the top of the stairs, or who's going into the room?
That'd be Shifty.
All right. Are you at the top of the stairs, or are you going in, buddy?
I guess I'll be leading in, and I guess I'll see the fight's already going. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I got the prisoner. That dragon.
I don't think that's gonna fly.
We know better, halfling. Good try. Kill him too.
And I go like with my little hand like this and flip them the bird.
So, but where are you at? Are you coming into the room? Are you staying at the top of the stairs? Because only one person could be at the top.
Yeah, right where you had it.
Okay, so you're at the top of the stairs, not exactly
Yeah, so
in
somebody
the
else
room.
can stick their head up too and fight. Yeah.
No, only you are the one person at the top.
I
of
know.
the
You
stairs.
one step up where you had it.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, or do you want? Okay, so you want to actually be in the room then?
On the floor.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you're on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
The roof is on fire.
All right, so that's where you were coming in, where you started. So we're going into initiative order then. This was more just to see where you were on the stairs and everything. So that would actually be your move. That's why I was giving Kilchris a chance that if he wanted to lead the party, he could lead. So you're leading. You were the first person in the room. You're at the top. All right, so there we go. Shifty was the first person up then. He was behind. So Kilchris is right at the top of the stairs behind Shifty. We'll put you up there. So you are right here, and then everybody else is kind of still right now underneath on the floor below. So that means it is Kree's turn. So Kree is going to take you 2 more steps just to get up there. So you'll have 4 when you get up there.
Okay. I'll cry right behind him. I'm coming up.
All right. So you come behind. So when you hit the floor, you got 4 movement. Where do you want to go?
I will go towards the stairs.
Okay. Which way?
Actually trying to trail behind whichever one of these things is moving. So basically I'll follow it and then try and follow the next one until I get across the room.
That makes sense. This one's moving this way. You do know that. This one's moving that way. Towards Shifty, this one's moving away. So if you came to the top, you could stand like, one more over. You could stand one more over right there, and you'd be right behind it.
Okay, so I'll do that, and I'll be following that one, and now follow the next one as it starts to move. That's
Okay.
what I'm trying to do anyway.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, they're moving. Like I said, this one's moving this way. This one's moving that way. This one's going to be going back. It's like at the end of its track and then starting back this way. So they're moving.
So basically, whenever the other one crosses, I will step behind that one. So I'll be going zigzag, following the things as they move away.
Well, they go too, but they go at a different time. You'll see, but don't worry.
Okay.
You saw which way they were going because you charmed that guy, and he told you the way they're moving, so you were able to see that. So you can now where you go on your turn is up to you after that. So now it is veteran that 3's turn. So what we'll do, we'll say that you charmed veteran 1, veteran 2 is here, veteran 3 is here, and veteran 4 is there. So there's 4 guys again defending this room. Veteran 3 is the one, he kind of takes his, kind of like leans over, or tries to go down the stairs, and he tries to push this guy, like run and push him. Because they already said to kill. So Bale, are you behind him or are you to the side?
I mean, beside him.
You're beside, okay, so you're not going to get that affected by that push. So he's going to kind of try to run down. It takes 2 movement to move down the stairs. We'll do a contested, I'll let you roll. We'll do a contested strength. I'll give him a little bit because he's going downhill. Just a bonus of 2, very small. Strength. Roll it up, contest it up. See if he's able to push that dude.
So I roll +2?
Well, my guy does because he's coming down. Well, you know what? No, just, you know what? Don't even do it. Just make it even because I don't want to be too mean.
So
Well, I didn't need it anyway. I got a 21. So,
But do I get +2 also then?
no, I didn't give myself +2. That's why I said no. I said don't worry about it because I didn't want to be unfair. So go ahead, just roll straight strength or whatever you want to. I mean, if you want to use something else.
He's pushing the fighter, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and I can tell you right now.
Don't they have the same strength?
Yes, but that's what I was
I
saying.
should kind of plus, right?
Would you like me to roll it? Your strength is just a straight strength. I didn't even use athletics. I just went straight strength. If you want to roll it, you can. It's a 20-sided. It's +3.
+3, gotcha. Okay. I'm all set up. Here we go.
Go for it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, got a 20.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's so close. All right, well, he comes down. Now, he's able to push him into the whirring blade. Now, luckily, he gets a chance to still kind of try to maybe dodge out of the air. But it's going to be at a severe disadvantage for him to get this dodge since he's been pushed now. Because normally you get like a save to try to dodge this thing anyway as it's going by you. It's still, we'll say, roll it. Dex is normally +1, but it's a -4. You would need to get to dodge this thing. Take away 4 from your roll.
How about disadvantage?
Yeah, I guess.
-5 is disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage works. Yeah, go ahead. Try Dex with disadvantage.
Dex, what's his Dex?
His Dex is 13, so it's a +1.
+1. Okay, so I'm gonna roll twice to be the lowest for this. There you go. Oh, 16 is my lowest.
All right, so he is able to land. Now he only takes normally they would take no damage if they dodge that. The veterans who are stationed here. Because they're used to this room, they built it, they know how it works. If they dodge it, they actually succeed. So normally he would take no damage, but being that it was a push, I'll just give it half since he succeeded. It's just like what would happen to y'all. So he gets a half. So basically that is it is 4d10. So let's roll that.
Slicing and dicing.
All right, so he goes into this. Now he took half the damage from that. So the 14.
13.
Well, 13 or 14. They usually say roll up. I actually recently read you're supposed to go up. So 14 damage. So 14. And he goes into this blade. Now he's able to grab the wall a little bit, even though he's been pushed. And he looks over at Bale. Help, friend! Help, friend! And he puts his arm out to Bale, pleadingly with eyes of desperation. As he claws the wall, and you see his fingernails pop off, these two, his middle finger and his index, as he claws into the wall and tries to catch the stone, but it pops his fingernails off, exposing the raw flesh underneath, and the bloody trails go across the wall as he falls back into the Freddy Krueger style blender and begins to get chopped up. Friend!
Careful.
Suck it up. It's only 14 damage.
So he takes 14 damage. And let's take that off. Do you want to help
the bleeder?
him? You don't want to help him, Bale? I thought he was your buddy.
I mean, well, it's not my turn yet. I told you, careful.
Oh, dude, that's harsh, man. All right, so veteran 1, he took 14 points of damage. Veteran 3 went and is now veteran 2. Veteran 2 looks down at Bale, and he comes. It takes 3 movement for him to get from where he's at. So 1, 2. That guy's out the way, so he tries to push Bale. He's gonna try to push you. Take some slice and dice, mother. Now, how do you
I love how it just blanked that out. It just blanked your voice out right there. That's so
yeah,
cool.
I know. It was an auto. I have a new program. It's called Auto Censor. Yeah, it's exclusive. I created it. He goes to push Bale. Bale, I want you to choose. It's your have fun. We can do it. We can do a straight strength or dex save, or we can do athletics, or I can use my athletics, and you can use your.
I mean, there's a mechanic to this, right? This is just a shove action.
Yeah. So
so I can use acrobatics or athletics, and my dex is higher, so I'm using acrobatics.
All right, I'll use athletics then on this one instead of a straight strength, just for the hell of it. Let's have some fun.
Get a load of me, 21.
I'm gonna fail, I know it. No! Okay, so he does not push you, Bale, and that was his move, trying to shove. So he is right there behind that guy in the stairs. Now that blade is traced. This one goes this way. This one goes that way. Goes this way. This one goes that way. This one goes this way. All right. So the blade is moving towards now those two guards. So the one guard yells at him, you know, because this one guy, he's laying down. He got shoved into the blade, but the blade, you know, on its turn, it still goes this way. So now they've got a situation because this guy's here and the other guy's kind of like right on the stairs behind him after he tried to push Bale, and Bale didn't fall. So he's like right next to you, Bale, basically behind. So they're in a bad spot. Everybody's cluster screwing at the stairs here. And now it is Yuri's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go straight to where the stairs are.
Okay.
I'm going straight up the stairs to the other set of stairs.
Okay.
There's some space.
All right. I'm sorry. Let me put this guy here. I'm sorry. All right. So you're going to try to run to the stairs where Bale and everybody is?
Pretty much. I don't know if I have enough movement to get all the way up the stairs. Because if I remember correctly, they said something about it being 15 feet in 6 seconds.
No, what happens is when it goes at a certain time, I don't want to say because it hasn't happened yet, they move
Right.
They move 15 feet every round along their track. So around the 6
Along the
seconds.
track.
So along their track. Now the track goes all the way across the room, but they
Right.
move 15 feet on that track.
So,
Isn't this a cool trap? Come on now.
so I have 30 feet.
I
I'm gonna. I have 30 feet, so I'm gonna dash.
Blender trap. You're gonna dash, okay.
I'm gonna dash, and I'm gonna get 60. I'm gonna dash, so I'm gonna get twice my movement, so that's 60 feet.
So where you're trying to, it
I
takes you
have no
4 to
idea
get
how
up the
this thing works.
stairs. It takes you 4 to get up the stairs because you're the 4th person in line. So it takes you
Yeah.
4 to get up there because but you're not even on the stairs.
She's at half movement going up the stairs because she has to get past all of us. Like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, oh, excuse me.
I'm not
I
going to
just
do you
bust
that
people down. I
bad.
do not care. I just bust people down.
She uses her wings to just push by you, like slaps you. Get out of here. All right,
Like she pushes us all into the blade so she can get to the top.
that would be bad.
Excuse me.
Well, this is the evil party.
That's
yeah,
true.
that's about right.
So you come up. Where do you are you trying to get by Bale? Are you trying to get by the guard on the floor? Are you trying to get by the guard that's near Bale?
I'm trying to get towards the guard near Bale.
All right, so 4.
Not the one on the floor, the other one.
All right, this one right here. Okay.
Yeah.
So 5, 6, 7. All right, you got it. You can make it. You can't attack, but you can make it over to him.
Yep.
All right. So you're there now. I think that's
Is this
it.
the one that's charmed, or is this the other one?
No, the one on the floor is charmed.
Okay.
I was hoping you would decide to attack him in a fit of rage, but you didn't. So anyway, let's go. Now, because there's nothing else you can do, Yuri. It is. It is. Wait a minute. Where is he? Hold on a second here. Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, so now after Yuri went, it is Bale's turn.
All right, cool. So, how far away the guy that just tried to push me?
Yes,
Is
he's
he-
right next to you now.
Is he inevitably gonna get chewed up by those blades when they move, or does he have a chance to get away?
Well, you get it. There's gonna obviously you already saw, so there's no. I can tell you now. You get a save to try to get away from it. The guards, they're affected differently when they save because they have been trained in this room. So when they save, they take no damage. When you save, you take half damage.
Okay, so right, and so my question is, if I basically just leave him, is he going to get attacked by the blades? Are they going to move into his space?
Let's see. This one's moving this way, so this one's moving that way. Where's the blade? Oop, we moved it. There we go. This one's good. So yeah, the blade's about to do 1 and then 1, 2. So it'll be right moving into his spot.
Okay, so he's definitely going to get quote attacked by him.
Well, yeah, because you know it's moving along the track that way, and then it's going to come back. So yeah, the blade's going to be coming back this way.
Cool. All right, so in that case, I'm going to go ahead and just whack him with my whip. I'm only going to use my Divine Smite if I crit. So I'll go now. Got a 25. So yeah, I hit. I did.
Woo, that's a hit for sure.
Not crit. So I do an additional. I misspoke. It's additional 2 points, not 3 points. So I do 10 points because I'm not smiting.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I have mobility feat, because I attacked him, I can move away without him getting attack of opportunity. So move me up the stairs to the top of the stairs.
All right. So you want to move to the top of the stairs?
Yep.
You got it. All right. So you now are right next to this one guard. He is. Oops. Sorry, Yuri. Wings getting in the way. So you're at the top of the stairs, and basically you're kind of like chest high at the point where the stairs are meeting the floor. So you're capable of attacking this guard, you know, and everything else, and still defending yourself. But yeah, he's obviously higher than you, but there's no kind of penalty imposed or anything like that. I just wanted to give you an idea of how you're actually standing.
Okay, great. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use my Valve Enmity, which is going to give me advantage on attacks on that particular guy.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool.
That's it. I'm done.
All right, so now it is Shifty Capone's turn.
Shifty's going to see all this stuff, and he's going to. How far can he make it all the way across these this thing, or he's going to get stuck in the middle because of Yuri?
I mean, these things, the tracks are all over the room.
I got 25. Well, would I be able to get across without getting sliced and diced at 25 speed?
Well, you're going to be in line of a track. I mean,
I would end in the line of the track.
I mean, all of them, anywhere you go in this room, you're in a spot. As I'm saying, the room is designed in such a way, you know, where
got it. I'm going to pull out my bow and shoot at the one at the top of the stairs.
Well, there is not one on top of the stairs. That's
Bale.
Bale's right there.
Yeah, so he's out of view?
Yeah, that one's out of view. He can see Bale,
okay.
And Bale can see
I'm going to shoot
him.
that one at the bottom of the stairs then. Not the one in front of Yuri, but the one that's at the bottom in the front of the stairs.
Okay, so this one right here or the one next to Yuri?
Yeah. No, not the one next to Yuri, the one in the bottom of the stairs.
Let me stop using my finger, too. Let me go back to using the laser pointer. I forgot about my pen. All right, so go ahead and attack it up, and let's see what happens.
You know what? Maybe I would use the one because in front of Yuri, because then I'll get a sneak attack. The other one
Yuri technically hasn't engaged it yet, just to be fair.
But she's in front of it. She has to be next to it. That's it.
Oh, well, then we're good. Go ahead. Go for it. Roll it up. Roll it up. Reminds me of the 90s saying that.
I shoot for 18.
Got it.
18 hit. All right. I do 16 plus 7. So that's like 26.
You might want to take that thing off, the advantage and the
23.
disadvantage.
23 points of damage. Take what thing off?
Well, Sam, no, you might want to take it off because right now you're rolling with advantage or something, just to let you know.
No, I'm supposed to roll at advantage. I have advantage.
Okay. I didn't know if you okay, that's right.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead. You did 23 points of damage to veteran. That is 1, 2, veteran 3.
I think I get 2. Oh no, I'm thinking for a different class. Never mind. Go ahead.
It's different stuff, everybody. 10 million points more. All right, you did 23 points of damage. Do you really get extra 2 points?
No. I mean, I think I get an extra attack, but no, I don't think I get it.
Yeah, that's just for.
I'm thinking of
fire.
my other character.
I know with the rogues you have like cunning action and all that. So I think you do get a bonus attack, don't you? I'm pretty sure you might want to check on that. I think you get a bonus attack. Because I know
It's only certain subclasses. I'm not sure which rogue ones, but what?
yeah.
What class are
Right.
you?
Hey, I'm going to use a dash. I'm going to use a dash to get across.
Right.
Oh, yeah, because you got your
That's my
your
bonus
cunning-
action for my cunning
yeah,
action.
Yeah, you got your cunning action. All right.
So I get to go. I can go 50 feet.
All right. Well, then you could definitely make it across. But where do you want to go?
Right in front of Yuri if I can, so I'm not in the way of a blade.
Well, the blade will go through things. It doesn't just
Right.
stop on people. If you're
Well,
in the
it just-
line of the track, it's coming.
Yeah, I'll take half of whatever that guy in front of me gets. All right.
If you dodge,
Okay, I can dodge.
you know,
It's
if
like
you're
right in front of that
dexterity-
dude. Right in front of that dude next to Yuri. Yeah,
Okay, you got it.
in front of the dude.
You got it. I put you there.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, dude.
All right. All right. So Shifty, you are over there, and now it is Kill Chris's turn.
How do you like the arrow, huh? You like it, punk?
Won't be getting you soon, Hefner. You should have joined us. We could have made plenty of money as slavers, ruled this section of the area. Cormier is too busy trying to make Tilverton some kind of free place. They wouldn't even mess with us. We all could have been rich, and you fucked it up.
Yeah, a bunch of amateurs.
Yeah, say that when we slit your throat. Kill the halfling. Bring me
Look
his
behind
skin
you. There's
as
a
a
blade
reward.
coming.
All right, so it is Kill Chris's turn.
Hey, he gets to go.
Yay, Kill Chris.
Hey.
I guess Kill Chris is going to dash, like move to the center, and then dash to kind of next to Yuri. Although,
Might be able to get on the stairs.
can I
maybe.
get on the other side of them?
I mean, it is all people. You got two people standing in front of the stairs, so you're not going to be able to make it past them. And then there's the sword. You can
I
get
think
on
you have
the,
to go 60.
you can get on the other side
60 feet.
of the guy on the floor. Oh, well, movement-wise, you got the movement. I was just saying space-wise, where you got go. You
You
can
should
get.
be able to get to the bottom of the stairs, right? If he goes 60 feet.
Yeah, but how is he going to get past those two guys standing at the bottom of the stairs? You can't move through them.
He's 7 feet tall.
Still.
That's good. That's good answer, though.
Okay, so let's move up. So I won't dash. Like I will try and move to kind of in this bottom quarter, just kind of looking for an opening. And then I would use a bonus action to no, I'll use an action. I will use Dragon Fear. Like Kilchris runs low across the room, takes up a big breath, and then rears his head back and roars, and it kind of reverberates and shakes. And anyone that hears him, wisdom 13, or be frightened of him. He's kind of annoyed.
Okay.
All right. So
Wisdom
you're
13?
you went all Leonidas on him.
No,
His-
only
his
enemies.
roar was
I'm not
no-
gonna-
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, echo, echo. I hear an echo.
Yeah. Just
Let
target
the
the
dragon
guard.
out.
So anybody who can hear him within what range?
So it's 30 feet.
And how you went next to Yuri? So then, okay, that would get everybody. So if you moved 1, 2. All right, so you're able to get behind Yuri. And then it's 30 feet, so that would get. And I'd say the guy at the top of the stairs hears it too. How's it going to work on the charm guy? Because technically he's on your side now. He's not really a target, I would assume. Or is that going to auto hit him because technically he's. That's
Does
interesting.
how long does the charm last?
Did
Hour.
I see?
An hour?
Yeah.
It's a while. All right, so now let's roll this wisdom to see if any of these guys beat it. So I'll roll for all three of these guys. I'll think about that fourth one as we're doing it. That first one passed. He feels no dragon fear. Next wisdom roll. That one failed because you said it had to be a 15, right?
13.
13. Oh, okay. He failed by one. All right, next one.
Close.
That passes. All right, and then the guy on the ground. I'm not going to count this as a physical attack. We'll just say he's nervous of you because technically he's a hostile under charm. So I'm not going to count as a physical attack that breaks the charm. So we'll just see if he passes. Doesn't matter. He's not scared of you anyway. All right. So the only guy that's scared, is number 2. The guy that is right here at the bottom of the stairs. Not the guy on the ground, not this guy, but the guy right behind him is now scared. He starts shaking. Born of red fire, born of dragon fear, run! He'll devour us all, the world itself! He gets all nervous and obviously shitting his pants.
And that's Kill Chris's turn.
All right. So now it is veteran 1's turn. He has been pushed and got kind of hurt by that blade a little. So he's going to try to get up. Stand up. Get up. Stand up. Stand up for your rights. And now the blade is right next to him, but he's close enough still to attack. You know, obviously I can't simulate that right there, but he's close enough to attack that veteran. But what do you want to do with him? He's your character, Bale. He's now. Did you even want him to stand up? I apologize. I shouldn't have took that initiative.
Yeah, I definitely would want him to stand up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I feel I didn't mean to take initiative like that. But what do you want him to do once he stood up?
Stand up, and now. So is he gonna continue to be under assault by the moving blender, or is he good?
He's out of the way of the blender. Like he's like right next to it now. It's just spinning, you know, because it's still in that motion of movement. So within the 6 seconds, he's kind of just got out of the way of it. It's a little bit ahead, moving towards the other guy at this point.
Okay. So I'd like to have him kind of pivot off line of that blender thing. I wanted to do a shove also on the guy that's about to get hit by the blender anyway, just so that he's on his back. So hopefully can give him advantage or something.
Well, what it does is what I'll do. I did with the last guy is normally these guys, if they pass, they're saved. They take no damage from their training. But if this time what I'll do is even if they pass, since he's on his back, he'll still take half no matter what, because they're on their back. So because it feels fair. All right, so let's.
I'll roll a shove.
You want to roll it? Go ahead. What are you rolling? Athletics or?
Athletics. I have to for the shove on my side.
Okay, athletics is +5.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 23 then. I only do the strength, so 20. Yeah, so 2. Yeah, so 2 more, so 23.
Yeah, 23. Okay, so yeah, now this guy's gonna roll his same thing. See if he can make it. Not be shoved. I know I'm gonna fail. No!
Still failed.
Same thing. Oh my God! But I failed because you had the 2 more. So you got 23. I got a 21. All right. So he gets shoved to the ground. He is now on his back, right at the front of the stairs with this thing whirring blade. I mean, you got to imagine this scene of chaos. You got these whirring blades, all this sound, as these things going back and forth. And now this poor guy just got knocked to the ground. And wait a minute. Is his legs to the ground? Are his legs faced to the blender?
Wow.
Shifty goes snip, snip, snip.
No, that would be Ice Pirates. We could go all Ice Pirates here. That's a very old movie. You won't know that, Josh. But us old people will remember Ice Pirates, you know. But so
it's time for your initiation.
yeah, it's a little bit worse than that. All right, so he's falling down. He's on the ground. This thing's coming. It now goes to the top of the round because there's nothing else the veteran could do. So now we go back to Tempest is downstairs, so it's Kree.
All right, so can I get to the stairs?
Well, that one guy has fallen, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Yeah, 25 movement.
Yeah, you could get to the stairs, but the guy's body is here blocking it, and then the other guy is standing there. Problem is, you can't get around that body that's on the ground.
I'll just stand on it. I'm fine with that.
Put your boot on his throat. So where do you want to go, all jokes aside?
Okay, so first I'm going to use my last 3rd level slot and cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And then I will go and stand right on top of him.
Literally, like you really want to stand on top of him?
Yeah, well, as long as I'm out of the way, as far as I can get out of the way of the blades.
Well, the blade's coming in his direction, even though he's on the ground. But if you want to stay on top of him, you can.
Actually, I'll follow. If the blade's already headed towards him, I'll follow the blade.
All right, so that would put you behind this other veteran, number 1, the one that's charmed. Or you could get to where Shifty is, but that puts you in the path of this one, but it only moves 3. So 1, 2, 3. It's only going to be up to the veteran because it's going to go to the wall and come back.
Okay.
So you could get right there and you'd be, safe for a round.
All right, sounds good.
So
and then
it's a strategic.
Any enemies around me get attacked by the Spirit Guardians.
All right. You have enemies around you. How close do they have to be?
Within 15 feet in any direction.
You definitely got 2 within 15 feet.
I like it.
Yeah, you love that spirit. You and Cutter, man, when he was a barbarian, he loved those spirit guards. All right.
Such a good spell.
It is.
It is.
It's like Blade Barrier, but without hurting the rest of your team. It's very similar,
So that's looks like 11.
All right, let's see if these guys pass it.
Save is 13 for me.
Ooh, failed
Wisdom.
First one. Okay. Next roll. X1 pass. So 1 failed, 1 passed. Which one do you want to fail? Which one do you want to pass?
The one still standing can fail.
Okay, so that's number 3. All right. He takes 11 points, minus 11. Oop, darn it. All right, so 11 points off him. Anything else you want to do, Kree?
That's it for me.
Okay, so veteran 2, and it's actually veteran 3's turn now. So 1, 2, 3. Veteran 3 is the one you just hit. It is standing. It is not afraid. It's veteran 2 that just got pushed to the ground by the other guy that's afraid. So what is this guy going to do? He is nervous. He sees the blade. He knows it's coming. What do I want to do? I'm going to try to grab someone and flip them over onto the blade, or like kind of grapple, and then turn, when I'm grappling, like turn them around so they're facing the blade. I could push them in or hold them there, and then I'm gonna, push them, or I'll try to push them down. Who can I push? Who can I push or grab? Ooh, this is a hard one. Oh boy.
While you decide that, quick rules clarification. Amy said charm isn't like command. I don't think you tell them what to do. Yes, absolutely true. In this case, Tony just gave me control of him, acting like an ally.
Yeah,
other part-
just kind of
the
make
other
it
part-
easier.
The other part is incorrect. She says they make a wisdom saving throw each round to save against the charm. They do not. I read it just now twice. They save once, and it only gets broken if me or an ally harm them. Otherwise, it lasts for an hour. That's all.
So it's only if you get hit, you have to take a concentration check, pretty much.
Oh, it's not a concentration spell.
Oh, that's even better. Whoa.
I'm gonna try to grab Kree and turn him around so both of us will have to take the blade. But of course, if I save, I get out of it. So I'm gonna try to grab Kree, and I'm gonna say, "If I go, you think you got me surrounded? If I go, your dwarf little bastard goes too." All right, he's gonna use athletics. You can use what you want to try to get out of it. This grab.
I'll use strength. That's
All right. So
it's the same roll either way.
Well, athletics gives you a bonus. You get an extra bonus, just to let
Oh,
you
do
know.
you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll use athletics.
As long as it's part of your, as long as you're getting your, it's your, God, I can't remember the word right now, but it gives you an extra. All right. So I'm gonna go with athletics. Let's see what we get here. See if I can grab you and put you in the blade.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nat 20. Nat 20 on that guy. Oh, Chuck. Oh, no, Chuck.
Oh no!
You're not as strong as you thought you were.
So I grapple him and hold and push him to the ground. You know, like to the ground. Kind of got like my knee on his chest. If I go,
Well, he's
what?
since he's still there, so he gets attacked by the spirit guardians.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So he'll take his spear
Start
guard.
pummeling him.
Ah! So roll for your spirit guardians,
Okay.
because that's veteran 3. He already got hit by you once. He's
Go
already
spirit,
pissed.
Go spirit, go spirit, go.
That's
spirit,
17
go.
more.
Oh! Let's see if he wisdom saves again. He doesn't save again. Well, does he? No. But yeah. All right. So wisdom save against this. Let's see.
No,
No.
he did not.
Oh. So it doesn't matter. You're gonna die. I'm gonna watch you get sliced, dwarf.
Yeah, but I know where your soul's going.
So you're now in front. The blade now in this round will be coming for you. Oh, and that's right. So we have to do that. We'll do that next round. The blade's moving, because I actually forgot to move the damn blade. So y'all get a slight reprieve. I'll do it right now. They'll move the blades. All right, so the blades move 15 feet, because they move at initiative 1, so they would have moved last. So they go at initiative 1. What we'll do is, let's see. This one goes 1, 2, 3. He's about there. This one's going that way. 1, 2, 3. This one goes back against the wall. Then 1, 2. This one goes this way. Yuri, you're in the path of this blade, so I need you to do a save.
What save would you like?
It is, because this is not a quest I made up. This is actually straight from a book. You'd be surprised. So you have to roll a 14 dexterity save.
Jesus Christ! All right.
I'm gonna tell y'all
I
some
give
funny
myself
stuff.
guidance because I can do that now. Because I actually have guidance. At 13.
That is
That
not
doesn't
good
help.
enough. You failed by 1. Oh no.
It's all good.
All right, so you take 4d10 damage.
Sure. What kind of damage is that, Tony?
That is going to be slashing, because they're knives. There's actually a picture. They look like basically swords, just kind of like a tree. Like if you ever saw the original movie Dune, with all the weapons that come out of this tree and it just kind of like moves around. Imagine that spinning on a track, like a blender that goes along a track. It's like slashing damage. What? You broke up right there, Yuri.
No, you're fine. Just my computer is dying and I have no power whatsoever.
We only got 5 more minutes, Yuri. 5 more minutes. All right. So you take 21 damage from that. So as this, as Yuri, as this thing's coming along the track, it goes to chop you up and it goes right into your wings, beginning to stir into your wings and cut up the wings themselves. Blood begins to pour profusely out as feathers, pink feathers now covered in the blood, fall to ground, clinking upon the floor, and you begin to slip, stepping upon your own flesh that once was yours.
Take the damage. Take the damage like it's nothing, because this is the first time I have actually gotten hit and have gotten damaged the entire time.
Oh, you're so cocky. and then a red dragon appears, and then a red dragon appears, and it picks you up, and go ahead and roll. Great worm, Dracolich. All right, so be careful what you wish for, Yuri. So that got you, and now the next one's gonna come with Chuck and this guy. Roll it. Let's see. Both of us have to roll. So Chuck, you roll, and I'll roll both decks.
Remember, you have to roll, Tony. You roll disadvantage because you're on your back. That's what you made the other guy roll when he got knocked down.
I'm not knocked down.
No, remember, my Merc knocked down the other Merc.
No, that's number 2. This is number 3, the one with Chuck.
Well, that looks like a nat 20 for me, so.
I think you made it. You definitely made it. So let's see this guy. This is veteran 3. Veteran 2 goes next, Bale. Because he this is the one that's standing. I passed as well, so I take no damage on that. You take, because I forgot to move him, yeah. So I'm gonna let you pass on that one. But next time, if you're still on the ground, you're gonna have to roll disadvantage. So that is, you save, you only take half damage, 4d10 on that. Let's see what you got. All right, so that would be 9, so 10 points.
Are these blades magical?
No, they are not.
Okay, so I take 3 less.
All right, so 7.
Because heavy weapon master, I subtract 3 from any damage from non-magical weapons.
Awesome. So yeah, then it's 7 then.
Okie doke.
All right. Next is veteran 2, but let's keep moving these things across. Finish their
Veteran
thing.
2 is afraid, if I'm not mistaken, so he needs to run.
Yeah. So this one now moved into Yuri's position, actually a little bit past Yuri. This one moves 1, 1, 2, right next to this veteran. So it's right there, kind of in that veteran spot, but not on him anymore, like right next to him. And then this blade moves up and chops this guy. So he's going to roll disadvantage on that because he's on the ground. So his dex is going to be at disadvantage.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wow.
And he still passed either which way. Wow, that's rare.
Well, he does take half damage though, just like the other guy, right?
Yes, that will do. So 4d10. Let's see what we got here.
Ooh, 22 damage.
So 11 damage.
11.
All right, so veteran 2 takes 11. All right, so as he's laying on the ground, his legs are literally spread as this thing is coming. Now, luckily, he's able to close his legs just enough and angle himself where it doesn't, end a happy career, we'll say. But he's not able to get all the way out of the way. So it begins to kind of slice into his thighs and his legs as he's trying to, But now it's his turn because veteran 3 went already when it grabbed Kree. Now it's veteran 2's turn. And that sword is now up on veteran 2 and is moving back towards veteran 1 because it went to its track to the stairs and has now started coming back. So now it is veteran 2's turn. He is going to stand up. Let's see. What do I want to do here?
I think he can only run because he's
yeah, that's right. He's
affected by the
scared.
fear.
I think as frightened, he can still take his action. He just can't move towards me. I think that's.
Oh, it's not like fear.
frightened.
It's not like actual fear. Like you don't just drop your weapons and go.
I think
Okay.
it just counts as being frightened. of me. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so what he's going to do then, thank you for the tip. And I accidentally hit the camera, so I apologize for that. If it moves in a second, let me know if you need me to reposition it. We're going to do this last round right here. After this round is over, we're going to end the show because it's 9 o'clock here. So veteran goes, he's going to try to grab Shifty and do the same thing, kind of like push him, grapple you, and push you into the blade.
Get your mitts off me.
Because that blade is moving towards you, Shifty. If you don't move out of the way, and you're on the ground, then he can hold you and he just keep you there for the blade. So let's go do this. Athletics, you can roll what you want, athletics or acrobatics, however you feel would be the best for you to get out of it. You could try performance to lie your way out of being attacked. No, I'm just joking. All right, so athletics for me.
Come on, Shifty.
Come on, Shifty.
17.
No, unfortunately, no. So
But I think I have a special thing, though. One second. I still have a ability check. When I roll a 1 on ability check, damn it.
And don't you have some?
never
Y'all
mind.
got items that you've gotten from previous adventures too, like a whole bunch of stuff that.
We don't have any anti-grappling magic items.
Oh.
Not this guy. No, never mind. I don't. Oh wait, I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Nope.
Nope. Sorry, Shifty. So you are grappled on the ground, waiting for the blade to come. He's holding you down. He's like, we got the dwarf. Now we get the halfling. How many more gotta get sliced and diced before you learn you don't fuck with the Marauders of Mayhem? That's right. That's our name.
The Marauders of May.
The Marauders of Nene. It is
I'm
now.
gonna cut you. I'm below you.
It is now Yuri's turn.
I have no idea how much power I have left until I can still do this, so we will keep going for now. But if I die, if I
Go! You got this.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? We remember it's Yuri's turn. We won't forget. We'll end it here. So this because I don't want you dropping out of power. We'll just end it. I'll just, obviously we know whose turn it was because remember that you were losing power. And what we'll do is we'll pick it up next week. So thank you everybody for coming. We're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. So appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. Merc, just send me your email address like before, and we'll get you out that gift certificate. And don't forget, we have our painting show on tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be with Jay, and he'll be painting some really cool Reaper miniatures, showing you how to, do that. All right, so thank you for coming, and see you all later. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks, guys.